Isn't he currently serving right now, or did they really?
Yes. He is actually serving time right now.
Didn't they finally charge him and can try him already?
I think so. I mean, oh my God, he's like,
Yeah, it's been a couple of years at least. What was it, 2018? I think it was.
yeah.
Hopefully, I'll be able to hear it through Discord. It should. If not, I'll have to tap into the stream.
I'm trying to find a one where he called, where he called, someone. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, okay, so this video is basically where he commits wiretapping or felony wiretapping.
Ooh, that's not good.
So, for those who don't know, felony wiretapping is when you record yourself and someone else in a conversation without that other person's consent, which is illegal in Florida.
Per Florida statute,
we're done.
Oh, okay. I don't really give a what you get me from your attorney.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
You have reached. Please leave your name, number, and a short message, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thank you. At the tone,
okay. Please. On September 17th, 2019, Jeremy Charles DeWitt was arrested by officers of the Windermere Police Department on charges of resisting arrest without violence, impersonating a police officer, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. DeWitt's body camera shows DeWitt's body camera was seized and a search warrant was obtained for its content. There are two videos that were recovered by DeWitt's body camera.
Record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
So he leaves a message.
Yes, good afternoon. This is Jay with Metro State, the owner of the company. When you get a chance, if you could get...
So people are aware. Florida Statute 934-031A makes the surreptitious recording of a telephone calls illegal. To lawfully record a phone conversation in Florida, one must first obtain consent from all parties to the call. After coming across this footage, Orange County Sheriff's Office deputies contacted a woman whose voice is heard. They played the recording for her, and she confirmed that the recording had been made without her consent. The woman told deputies that she wanted DeWitt prosecuted, and she agreed to testify against him in court. Accordingly, a warrant was issued for Jeremy DeWitt's arrest. On October 30th last year, DeWitt was arrested on one count of impersonating a police officer and one count of unlawful.
Give me a call back at your earliest convenience. Please call our dispatch line.
The dispatch line he's talking about is his cell
Again,
number.
I understand you had a concern today. I was talking to our supervisor that's on call. If you could give me a call back at your earliest convenience, we can discuss it. I don't know what else to say until I speak with you. Hopefully you call soon and we can have a conversation. Sounds like a plan.
No, he doesn't.
Metro State. Hold on one second. I'm sorry, Metro State.
Could I speak to Jay, please?
This is he.
Hi, Jay. You called me back
Yes.
regarding the incident that happened today?
Sure. Can you tell me what happened? Hello? Hello? Oh,
Well,
yeah, okay.
I'm going down Princeton near the Science Center.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Going down Princeton near the Science. Okay. First of all, what is it that you do?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a jerk, but I mean, you had time to look up our website to find the phone number to call my supervisor and then talk to him on the phone. So I'm assuming you had time to look up
First
what we
of all,
do.
that's a dick move.
Yeah, that's a dick move.
Well, you
Yeah,
weren't
that's a dick
doing
move.
Okay, so tell me.
So he's like, oh, well, you probably had enough time to look up the phone number and you know what we are. You should know what we're doing. Like, no, she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Like,
Yeah.
clearly she wouldn't be asking the question if she didn't know.
Exactly. So it's
And
like,
if you actually look at his website, there's
Mhm.
so many errors. Like, there's so many spelling errors. It's not even funny.
Me exactly what happened so I can figure out what's going on.
I'm going down Princeton
Okay.
at the Science Center.
Okay.
All of a sudden, a motorcycle pulls up, goes into the intersection, stops everybody.
Okay.
Nobody's going. There's no funeral procession. There's no bridal party. Nobody's doing anything.
Oh.
Another one pulls up, and that one goes to the next light.
Okay.
Okay. Then what I would call patrol car comes up, sits at Mills. Nothing is happening now.
Mills in Princeton.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then another one pulls up behind that. There's a pickup truck.
Okay.
It was like you were on a practice run or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But the point is, and I hope you can understand this with today's, what's happening today.
Sure.
I've never heard of Metro State. I've never seen anything with where you honk to get somebody out of the way
Okay.
with a patrol car.
Right.
To me, that is very scary.
Oh, okay. So here, let me stop you. Did at any time you didn't see any vehicle that was a funeral vehicle?
No.
Okay. So what you're saying is my 4 units went into an intersection honking their horns, and because you've never heard of us and you don't understand what we're
just honking the horns, they were stopping traffic.
right. So because if you never heard of us and you don't understand what we were doing, you immediately called the police to say that we were impersonating police officers. That's what I'm understanding.
I have called the police, absolutely.
Okay, great.
Them, what is Metro State?
Oh,
Now, here's the thing about that. Like,
Mhm.
so in other videos, you see the actual patrol car, or not the patrol cars, the vehicles that he uses, right?
Mhm.
And they look like actual cop cars.
Right.
So it's like, so you look at that and you're like, wait. What?
Mhm.
And so it has the flashing lights, it has the horns, it has all that stuff
Right.
that you would think, oh, these are cops. But
Right.
it has the words Metro State on it, which is not a police department, it's not a sheriff's department, it's not a state marshal, it's not like Texas Rangers or anything like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that we're used to.
Mhm.
Now, they're allowed to have that. They are allowed to flash their lights, which are supposed to be amber and purple.
Yeah.
Because if you flash it any other color, it's illegal.
Yeah.
But these guys have to the nines everything that you would expect a police department to have, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And so, I'm honestly surprised that there aren't more people calling them like, who the fuck is this guy? Who the
Yeah.
fuck is all this? What the fuck is going on? Why is traffic being backed up? This is the same dude that blocked I-95.
Yeah.
Like, he blocked a freeway.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video.
I'm like, that's absolutely illegal.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay,
oh my
so
God, it's crazy.
So it's frightening to you that 4 units that are marked completely from head to toe black and white with a company name, information, flashing lights, dressed uniforms properly.
Look, buddy, don't get sassy with me.
I'm not getting sassy. I'm asking simple
pretty
questions
sassy.
because I'm trying to
that's
figure
sassy.
out.
I would not have called the police otherwise.
So you called the police
It was
because
very frightening.
you called the police because vehicles and
I
motorcycles
wanted to know
that
what
look
was happening.
okay,
No,
right?
I'm not going to do this. Okay.
Oh, hold on, I wasn't done.
Well, you may not be done, but I may be.
Oh, okay. So, and at no time
Okay.
you saw a funeral at all, is what you're saying.
Absolutely not.
Okay. And how would you know, I'm just asking, how would you know, were there cars turning right with those vehicles?
No, they were sitting in the middle of the intersection. Nobody was moving.
So, nobody was making the right-hand turn after the motorcycles and the car and the truck took the intersection.
You tell it there's no right-hand turn at the Science Center.
Oh, so I understand now. You were at the Science Center traffic light, the one before Mills. So you were actually the light before Mills.
Yes, and then, I'm not going through this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't done, but if you want to hang, okay.
Yep.
Now, you would think he'd be done, whatever, move right along.
That made no sense.
Wrong.
She didn't know what it was.
It's becoming harassment.
Okay, so
This,
hold on, ma'am.
not going any further.
I was happy to explain to you exactly what was going on, but you're quick to hang up and you're quick to make decisions. So I was happy to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you professionally and calmly.
Well, you're not.
Uh,
So,
Well, you're not, because you're not. You're being a
Okay,
dickhead.
great. So I've already reviewed GPS from my units, and I've already reviewed all the body cameras from my officers, and per Florida statute, we're allowed to escort funerals and events through town the way we do, and
Not
that funeral
necessarily.
had
No.
80 cars, so I'm a little confused.
well, there were no 80 cars anywhere near there.
So no cars were driving straight when they were sitting in the intersection?
No.
Never a car drove by you?
No.
Okay, so you were in the left lane and the funeral was not in the right lane driving down the road at any time?
Well, it's a private company.
Okay, well, it doesn't
hear
matter.
it, in case you're wondering what's happening, apparently someone was on a call with her, and here's what's going on is like, wait, is that a legit company? Is that a private company? Yeah. And they're just laughing their ass off because they're like, what the fuck?
For state or, it doesn't matter for state or private. Okay.
Now, at this point, just leave it alone. Just leave them alone, move along, give up.
Right.
You would expect him to do this. You
Exactly.
just be like, okay, whatever, dumbass, whatever. Even though she wasn't, even though she had legit concerns, whatever.
Exactly.
You would think just stop right there.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Ha! 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 There's a reason there's more video left.
Can I call her again?
Yeah, of course.
He called
Yeah.
her again.
Dumb hillbilly.
Dumb hillbilly? Okay.
Shall I call the police again?
Okay.
For harassment?
Oh, I'm not harassing you. I'm just trying to get through with you because you're making claims and accusations. So,
Claims and accusations?
it doesn't.
Yeah, okay. Even if this was a legit, hey, pause it for a second. Okay, even if it was a legit situation and they were a legit company and all this, and to say this was real. Okay, if there's some kind of investigation going on, where there's some kind of claim or some kind of like complaint, let's say this was a legit complaint situation where a lady was concerned about their conduct. Okay, for example, let's say that their services are legit and they're doing everything by the law.
Right.
Even in a legit complaint situation like this, lawyers would need to be involved to resolve this kind of situation. They can't just be confronting them like this.
No, not at all.
Yeah, and constantly calling them back and bombard them when they're done with the conversation. Like, listen, at that point, the first time the lady hung up, she said, "You know what? You can consult with my lawyer on this matter," and then left, and then got with a lawyer and called the police instead of humoring him on. But some people, unfortunately, don't realize the situation until they've gone through it. It's like, sometimes you just gotta stop back for a second, think, take a breath. Realize the situation you're getting into before you get head over heels into something or dive into some shit. Make sure you know what's going on and aware of what your rights and what you can and cannot do and what you can and cannot say and what you can do or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, go ahead and go forward.
Oh, man, this guy is just like... he just asks for trouble. It's ridiculous.
Right, and I'm trying to explain to you, but you keep hanging up. So I'm.
What is it that you want to explain? Go ahead, explain to me.
Okay, it doesn't matter if we're. Okay, it doesn't matter if we're a private company or a state agency. We're a state-approved agency, and you are correct. We are a private company all day, but we're a state-approved agency, and we're legally allowed to do what we're doing.
He's wrong.
So I don't know where you thought that we can't. I guess maybe you thought I woke up this morning and decided to buy a bunch of motorcycles and cars and uniforms.
Snarky.
Oh.
You're getting very snarky.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to figure out, did you think that we just put a bunch of cars together with lights and decals?
How old are you?
How old am I?
Wow.
Well,
I am not an idiot.
Oh, okay. Well then, ma'am, if you're not an idiot, then why would you make accusations without having proper information?
I would absolutely make accusations when you've got people that are...
Because she didn't know what was going on, so she wanted to make sure that this was legit.
Right, per Florida statute, we can stop traffic for a funeral. Uh-huh.
Listen to me. We're done.
Oh, okay.
If something is out of place, you go,
I don't really give a fuck what you get me from your attorney, bitch.
What did you just say?
You heard me.
Then that right there, that's unbecoming of an officer. If he was
here's
an officer, yeah.
So funny thing about that, he's also lied on tape, saying that he's been an officer of the law, which is absolutely false.
Right.
He also said that he was in the military, which is wrong.
Oh,
there is no record of that.
Stolen valor.
Like, he was on tape saying this shit. I'll actually let me pull up the clip. Let me see.
And like I said,
here we go.
The way that phone call ended, that would be, if he was truly a peace officer of the state, that would be disciplinary action for unbecoming of an officer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, that would be immediate grounds for dismissal.
Yeah, okay, right, so here's this one.
Yeah, I remember seeing this one with you where he was
2829 on the bike, and I can verify the registration.
So this one's actually going to talk about him.
2829 on a tag.
Yeah, well, apparently his bike came back up as stolen or something, or not registered.
Yeah, that was the old clip. So here's.
You were not a reserve. You were an explorer with Oviedo, right?
Sure.
All right. Did you ever work for the Oviedo Police Department?
No, I was
in a sworn capacity.
Not in a sworn capacity.
But other than
Not
this
sworn capacity,
situation
yeah,
back in the 90s at this gas station when you were young, you never told anybody you were a police officer or that you had been a police officer or anything like that, right? And you didn't tell them that you used to be a police officer, neither the Tampa police officer.
I told them that I used to be with an Explorer unit out of Oviedo. Yeah.
Okay, so if I look at the body camera video, that's what it's going to say.
Sure.
Correct?
Because guess what? Here's the funny thing. Before the weird thing is that you think you know about me. I served as a cop. I served as a cop. I served as a cop.
What department?
By the way, he served as a cop.
Oh, Orlando. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
just committed a felony, right?
Reserve. You were
an explorer
with Oviedo, right?
Sure.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Law Enforcement Explorers is a program by Learning for Life, a subsidiary of Boy Scouts for America.
Yeah, it's young people who are in pursuit of wanting to become in law enforcement. I'm aware of this program. It's all over the United States.
Oh my god, so it's not even like it's part of the Boy Scouts. It's not even part of an actual police department.
So,
shit.
Obviously, this man lives in a delusional fantasy
world.
Oh,
absolutely.
And obviously, mommy and daddy didn't hold him enough, or either,
speaking of mommy, I have a clip for that too.
Juicy.
Oh, I have plenty of clips.
No, I was
in a sworn capacity.
Not in a sworn capacity.
You didn't tell them that you used to be a police officer, neither the Tampa police officer.
I told them that I used to be with an Explorer unit out of Oviedo. I was an Oviedo police officer. I served as a cop. I served as a cop. I served as a cop. I was an Oviedo police officer.
Nope.
And then I served for 12 years in the U.S. Army as a major.
You heard him.
Yeah.
And then I served for 12 years in the
What?
U.S. Army.
Okay. Well, first of all,
Just because I...
Yeah.
According to the National Personal Records Center, Jeremy DeWitt has never served in any branch of the U.S. military.
That's a
They did.
crime in itself there.
The YouTube channel did research on this shit.
Yeah.
This is in response to your request for military personnel files pertaining to Mr. Jeremy C. DeWitt. Your request is processed under the provisions of the Freedom of Information Privacy Acts. No records pertaining to Mr. Jeremy Charles DeWitt were found within the Interactive Personnel Electronic Records Management System, IPERMS, database. An additional search was also conducted by the National Personnel Records Center in St. Louis, Missouri, with negative reports.
Dumbass.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Seriously,
dude.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, I've heard people taking it to a certain extreme, but this guy is gone all out.
But, and here's the other thing. If you look at his uniform, it looks like...
Thank you for your
Like,
service.
okay, look at that.
Right.
He looks like a cop, does he not?
I mean, okay, in hindsight, yes.
Like, okay, if you didn't know what a cop looked like, or if you're just like
not
paying attention.
In general common sense, you see someone with a badge, a radio, a gun, a belt, phone, handcuffs, taser, mace,
all that
flashlight. Yes, your first general thought is a police officer. You know,
but look at him.
I said, at first glance, basically.
Because you think he's a cop if you look at him real quick, and then some people would probably get the picture and be like, "Oh."
Now, me having a father, a police officer of 37 years, just looking at this picture, I can already tell you what's messed up. Right by the badge, down below to the right, those medals or pins or whatever those honor medals.
That's right there.
Yeah, those pins, those silver pins.
Yeah.
Those medals or ranks or awards or medals or whatever it is. That's
on his pocket.
There. They don't go there.
Oh, they don't?
They go.
Where do they go?
They go on the other side where that weird looking bullhorn thing is.
The thing above his nameplate?
Yeah, they would be in that area.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you ever run to a Brown police officer or a Colorado police officer here, they have deals where they have special. Basically, it's like their specialties, like SWAT or
right,
K9 unit, or it's a specialty identification. Let you know that they're like a part of the task force or part of SWAT, K9 unit, narcotic. It's like the special division. Uniformed cops wear these things whenever they're required to wear uniforms for like funerals or for like certain events. When they dress up in full Class A uniform, or cops are Class B uniforms, what they call it. And those pins, medals are supposed to be on the right hand side, if I remember correctly. I know they are like that in CSP. I've seen them over there. And yeah. And then the badge is just Metro State. This is Florida, right?
Yes.
Okay, Florida's badges are not like that. That's a California shaped badge.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. It's so big though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because that represents similar to LAPD. If you notice, the badges here at College Station and Bryan, they're stars representing the states. Yes, but now if you look closely at the Florida badges, they're on those cops.
Yeah, I see the difference.
You see, they're different. That's how you can distinguish departments. Like the FBI's badges are different. The true state police's are different. But the state police, depending on it, in fact, here, I can pull it up while we're sitting here. Florida State Police Badge. The Florida State Police Badge is round and has little flowers on the bottom of it, similar to what those officers are wearing, but slightly different.
Yeah.
They're smaller. So, yeah. That's obviously something he made up himself, and he went to a place that does engraving and does all the uniforms. They have surpluses that they get their uniforms and equipment from that does that stuff. But in order to get those certified things like the badges and serial numbers, they have to have the permits and registration papers.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead and continue.
I wanted action, so I joined the Army, was a Ranger, and then I went SF, and then
a Ranger.
You think the Army would know about that?
Yeah, you think they would?
You better figure out real fast. We don't know. Have I entered your facility?
Freeze.
Yes or no? Security officer.
All right, freeze. You see those You see the badge there on the guy on the left, the light blue shirt? Bryan PD's badge looks like those. So, yeah, like I said, city, county, state, sheriff, they all have different badges. His is just generic to California because LAPD and San Diego, I think, uses those, and Beverly Hills and the LA division, I think they use those particular type badges. And also, police officers don't allow themselves to get cornered in a situation like that where see this woman's hand. At any time, a police officer should not allow close contact to them by any means, whether they're a threat or not. Because it could turn into a threat. Because how do you know she doesn't have a knife in her hand? You could stab her in the back. You never turn your back to nobody when you're a police officer. That's why the real police officers, are standing against a wall. If you ever watch any cop videos in anything, whether it's outdoor, indoor, near a building, on the street, in a yard, public, grass, park, they always have their visions. They're always turned to the side in an angle where they can see a 180-degree pivot, always being aware of their surroundings. This Clyde obviously doesn't care.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Are you cleared for that? Sir, what's your GS level? Because I know what my military level was, my classification. Okay. What's your GS level? Because I know what my military level was, my classification.
Okay. Nothing.
And besides, general people in general, you see something that says Metro State Enforcement, not Metro State Police. Your first instinct is, what is this? Who is this? Never heard of it. okay, I need to call somebody. That's what that woman did on the last video we watched. So just to reflect on that.
Here's
I mean, honest.
More. So this is him calling his mom to get cash for bail.
I don't care what you do. I don't care if you ever want to see me again as your son, but you better get the family together and you better get a bunch of money. Mom, this isn't right. And they
okay, and Jeremy, stop. Take a deep breath. Okay.
I need you to get the family together and get me
what
money.
Family are you talking about?
Then fucking forget it. You either help me like you helped Dylan when they falsely accused him, or
for English.
Oh my God!
For a collect call, press 0.
That's just a
press pound 33. Please enter your 12-digit.
Wow. Somebody's trying to be mama's boy there, obviously.
Please enter the area code.
Someone's trying to be special.
Oh yeah.
Like, really, Mom? You and then talking to his mom like that? I'm sorry. I talk like that way, but Mom, I'd be lucky if I still had a taste in my mouth. It's like, what is wrong with you? It's like, how do people like this live and wake up every morning and go out and do stuff like this? Like, I'm sure a long time ago he started out this company legitly, like, you know, providing funeral service escort, and somewhere along that he let his ego get ahead of him and he became overzealous.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's what it seems like to me at this point. It's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here it is.
All right, go ahead.
An inmate at the Orange County Corrections. To accept this free call, press 0. To refuse this this call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
I can.
They're fucking with me. They arrested me again for the same thing. They pulled my body camera, and it's not even me on the camera. They just pulled one of the body cameras, and they're saying it's me, and they arrested me for it. And they're
for what?
For the same thing.
You can't even say it.
I don't know what thing you're talking about.
Impersonating a police officer, Mom.
In the Windermere thing?
No, they pulled the body camera from Windermere. It's a body camera that everybody wears. It's not even just mine, you know. And they're
wow, way to throw your employees under the bus, but okay.
Huh?
When it happened in Windermere.
Right. They took my camera that I was wearing at the time, and they're using that footage to charge me. They're saying that I went into an intersection and I told a car to hold on, and then they're saying some guy, and he picked me out of the lineup. I'm wearing a helmet and glasses, and they're saying it was me, and it wasn't even me. It wasn't even me on the camera. It wasn't even me talking to the guy. It was one of my other guys. It wasn't even fucking me. And they're just charging me with it. They're just charging me.
My mom would have got on me for cussing.
And they're charging me with the off-duty deputy that hit me with his truck. He hit me with his truck, and because I told him to get out of my funeral, they're charging me. They're fucking with me, and they're stacking it so I go out of business or something. I have no money.
Yeah, my God, because they're so after you.
I don't care what you do. I don't care if you ever want to see me again as your son, but you better get the family together and you better get a bunch of money. Mom, this isn't right, and I didn't do anything. I'm not doing what they're saying. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you ever want to see me again as your son, but you better get the family together and you better get a bunch of money. Mom, this isn't right, and I didn't do anything. I'm not doing what they're saying.
I'm not quite sure why we have to pay for everything. You got empty ambulances.
I have no money right now. Okay. I've just spent everything on the Windermere thing. I'm going to sell whatever I need to sell. I'm going to close down whatever I need to close down. I've been driving a tow truck for the last 3 days by myself, and I've never towed a car in my life to make money. I fired my tow truck guy, and I'm driving a tow truck to make money. I have no money.
Okay.
This Windermere thing is draining.
Oh my God!
I have no
so
money.
terrible.
And they're
Okay.
Mom, they're doing all this stuff.
Yeah, they're out to get me, Mom, because I'm so innocent. Because I'm totally not impersonating a police officer.
Dude, but if I called my mom from jail, she'd be like, yes, yeah. What's going on? Oh, you're in jail. Oh, you impersonate a police officer? Yeah.
I'll see you at trial.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you deserved it,
What? No, she'd call you by your full name. And say how could you?
She's like, Jason Moran Jones. But Mom, listen, mother, listen.
When a mother called you by your full name, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At that point, you beg for forgiveness and pray to God that she doesn't get to you first.
She's like, Jason, listen to me, Jason, shut up, listen to me.
My mother would be like, I brought you into this world, I can take you out.
Just know that when you get out of jail, you're fucked.
Or back in the day, she would say, you know what? I can make another one of you in a minute.
It's true.
That was back in the day.
My mom would be like, all right, Jason, listen to me, listen. Your sister, I told your sister, she's gonna kick you out. We're gonna change the locks, okay? So I don't know if you have any friends, but you're gonna be on the street. You fucked up. You shouldn't have done that. You know better than that. I've taught you better than that. I've raised you better than that. You may be losing your job. Like, you should know better than that, Jason. You know better than this. Like, come on.
My thing is, like, he's like, this is not, like, he's like, this is not fair, Mom. They're doing something. Oh, I'm sorry, you poor little guy, you.
Oh my God, it's so horrible.
Oh, but you better get some money and you better get the family together.
Right?
What do you think you are, gangster OG mob? What the fuck, dude?
I don't know. No. If I said that to my mom, she would hang up immediately.
What kind of Florida orange juice are you sipping on?
Right? Be like, what are you, high?
What kind of Miami Coke?
Jeremy, stop. Take a deep breath. Okay.
I need you to get the family together and get me
What family are you talking about?
Then fucking forget it. You either help me like you helped Dylan when they falsely accused him, or just
okay,
whatever.
Let me just tell you something. Jeremy,
whatever.
Dylan's paying it back.
And I'll pay it back, too. I have a lawsuit that's coming in from Dan Newland.
Nobody's giving you a ton of money. I'm telling you that right now.
Dan Newland, I have $20,000 coming from Dan Newland. We're waiting for the check. We've been waiting for the check for months. My account is negative.
You show the paperwork to me, and then I can talk to family. But I have to have true paperwork.
She knows too well. She knows Jeremy too well. Paperwork. Okay, I can do that. Wait, you need true paperwork? But Mom
says that's truly coming.
Mom, I can. They took my phones, or else I'd show you the email.
I don't care. No, I mean, you're asking for something really big here. And
it's not today. I'm not asking for the money. I'm not asking for the money today. I'm asking to get it together, because I'm going to have to fight tooth and nail, or else I'm going to burn. And I'm not doing anything.
I understand
I'm doing fucking funeral escorts. We're not doing what they're saying.
Okay. I understand that.
And I'm so out of money now. I have no money. Huh?
You need to when you get yourself out, you need to get yourself your shit listed.
I already have 2 of the ambulances on eBay and Craigslist right now.
Why
The
you
2
have
aren't even
ambulances
marked
for?
up. They're on eBay and Craigslist right now.
Okay,
trying-
I don't even know.
I'm trying
Like,
to get
he
rid of
has
shit
stuff
now.
that he does.
All right.
I'm not. They picked me up while
That,
I'm driving
like-
a tow truck down the fucking road today.
Okay. One, well, I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't tell you about that. That's my mom's
I
thing. Well, I don't
need
tell you
all
about
the help
that.
I can.
Yeah.
We got to get the tow truck out of the tow yard tomorrow, or else they're going to charge us more money.
Okay, I have to go to work. I can't do
Yeah.
anything. You got Ron.
I have to
You
go to
need
my
to deal
real
with it
legit
with Ron.
job.
Okay, I have no money.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just
We
letting you know
talked
what's going
about
on.
it.
If you guys want to help me, great. If you don't, I understand. It is what it is. I understand.
Yeah, it is
if
what
you
it
guys
is. But
can
yeah,
help
you-
me when I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing anything. We were
I
doing
understand.
work.
I'm not saying you're doing anything,
Yeah,
but
well-
you got to get your fucking ducks in a row when you have free time, when you're not in jail. So you got your own backup plan.
I agree
You
with that.
can't keep running to everybody and expecting us to dig your ass out.
I
You're
haven't
40
asked
years
for
old.
any
I'm
help.
60 years
That's a
old.
mom right
I
there.
can't deal with
Yeah,
this.
that's-
I don't have
You wanna
time
come
for
in
this.
and
Man,
go
I
I
get
tell
don't
you
have
what,
time for this.
my mom and her mom, his mom would would
Tag team.
relate. Yeah, hell yeah, tag
Tag
team.
team on him. Oh my
I know.
God.
Like you're X amount of years old.
Hilarious.
Get your shit together,
He's like
dude.
30
Quit fucking-
something.
It's like, man, quit fucking up,
I think
dude.
he's almost
It's like,
40, actually.
like, you know, I had some troubles in my young age and younger when I was younger and all this. And you know what? I went through some stupid shit. And you know, my mom told me the same thing. You know what? Get your shit together. Get your ducks in a row. Get do something productive and quit fucking around.
Right.
You know, and it
This
did.
guy is. Oh
But
my
you know,
God.
luckily, I had a Jamie there to put me in the right direction. Honestly, because I wouldn't know where I would be without her. But it's like, but still, either way.
Ask for
It's like-
money.
This goes on and on and on.
Mom, I haven't asked for money in years. The last
Wait a minute,
time I
you
asked
just
was
took $1,000 not a week ago.
because of the
What do you think I
what
have in the bank?
Okay. I can only use the phone so much. And
Years.
Never
I
mind.
took
You
money
should
a
be
week
calling
ago.
Ryan to dig
I'm
your ass
working
out
on
of
it.
there.
I'm working on it.
I love you. Bye.
I love you, bye. I bet
Still
she got
love
the
you.
phone. I bet you she got the phone. And goes, I don't know that kid anymore. I'm disowning him.
Right? I would. Fuck, man. Like,
She probably pulled a Jackie Gleason. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get home is I'm gonna punch your mama in the mouth. There's no way that you can come from my loins.
by the way, speaking of ambulances,
Yeah.
Johnny Gargano is down, and it doesn't look good for WWE's Man of the Minute. He hurt
What
his
happened?
neck bad. This calls for real medic.
Metro
So-
State Emergency.
So, Johnny Gargano got kayfabe injured during an NXT event.
Right.
And so you see Keith Lee, and there's William Regal in the suit, and all the
Mhm.
other, WWE refs and officials and whatnot. That's
Yeah.
actually the lady behind, in the background to the right is Johnny Gargano's wife. And so, he's getting on a stretcher, leaving the NXT arena. They're at Full Sail.
Right.
And so, as you can see, on the right-hand side, there's Jeremy DeWitt, the guy on
Yep.
the top, and one of his co-workers at the bottom.
Yeah.
What do we have
Victor
here?
Lopez, Jeremy DeWitt.
Metro State Emergency
Yeah.
Responders. I've never heard of them. What a perfect fit for wrestling. Everyone
Impersonating
knows that
medical
Metro State
people,
is
wouldn't
big,
that still be
big,
considered a
but those
crime?
guys look
Huh?
Because unless they had any kind of medical training, what they wouldn't be able to do that either.
No.
I would think.
real.
Like, where's the EMTs?
Meet Jeremy DeWitt, recently arrested in Chicago for flinging chairs out of a 6-story window. No witnesses are convicted.
So yeah, WWE hired Metro State. I'm gonna show you something really funny about this.
Next, we have Victor Modesto Lopez the fourth, a long-time Metro State employee who could use a smaller T-shirt.
So look inside the ambulance.
What is that? Is that a Metro State ambulance? Yes, it is. But
there's nothing in it.
No medical equipment inside.
Yeah. Yeah, because all that stuff has to be state
Like,
certified.
look at that.
Brought to you by Real World Police.
This actually happened.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, so there you go.
So